Libertarian 333 stopped by, and he's the guy that I was having a little bit of a problem with. But he actually conducted himself in a very civil manner while on commenting on Fez Night, so I appreciate that. But your methods of engaging with me initially were not civil at all, and he says that, that I was the one who insulted him first, or insulted his friends, or insulted his ideas, because he's a libertarian, and he says how I started it was when I said to Witzke Man, and I was talking about these younger guys or these people. They see Rand, Ayn Rand. They see Rand and Friedman, Milton Friedman. Milton Friedman is the economist. Ayn Rand wrote a book called Atlas Shrugged. They see Rand and Friedman as heroes. The legacy of greed continues. Now, I don't think that's an insult. I was expressing an opinion because, from my viewpoint, Milton Friedman and Ayn Rand are all about the freedom to get as big and as successful as you can without any government intervention. And that sounds good at first, right? But don't you think if you build a factory that you should have some regard for the people that are living in the area, that you're not poisoning them with your pollution? Or your workers have some sort of health and safety program? And that's where factories or businesses or enterprises need some oversight. I think it's obvious to me. And then later I talked about my prime example is if you just had no intervention and the manufacturer or the capitalist or the businessman has no oversight. And I like to look at the lead in toys that were coming over from China. I see that as an example. Unless there's some watchdog, some person looking into it, testing things, saying, look, is this approved or not approved? And these people are against that. They don't want anybody looking over their shoulders. And that's what I say about greed, because if you don't have this oversight, you have the robber barons that we had at the turn of the century. The Fairchilds and the Rothschilds and the what's the biggest prime example? Memory. But the people that built the railroads, the J.P. Morgans, the guys that just got rich, hand over fist, and there were no child labor laws, and there was no FDA or no 40-day work week, or no overtime, or no unions. When people tried to form unions, they hired private police that shot and killed the workers. And these Milton Friedman types, these Ayn Rand types, seem to ignore history. And that's what I'm just saying, is if I see these people, I try to look at the big picture, I try to read, I try to profile the personality. And when I'm going to say it, when I profile the personality of a Milton Friedman follower, or a Ayn Rand follower, or a anarcho-capitalist, you know what? I get bogged down in these definitions, and sometimes I get it wrong. Maybe anarcho-capitalists are great. I don't know. But when I sort of dipped into the understanding, some of them, basically I read the personality. The guy that's going, yay, anarcho-capitalism, and I'm kind of trying to read between the lines. I go, that guy kind of sounds a little bit, shows no compassion for his fellow man. Okay, getting back to the lead toy example. Libertarian 33 said, well, the lead toys will be sold, and then when, at some point, the people can build a lawsuit and sue the manufacturer, that's the way you can regulate it, by using, the laws for distributing toxic, if they're selling a bad product, then the people can sue them and shut them down. The laws that we already have on the books without any regulation will take care of that. Well, my answer to that is, how many kids have to be poisoned before you can build a case? Is that your system? Let some people die first? I said, what? You don't believe in an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure? The idea is to try to prevent. Why should anyone get poisoned if there's some oversight? Keep your eye on the tassel. Hypno-Fez. All right. So anyway, hey, Libertarian 33. Hey, I didn't hear. Apparently, I got the last word on that. I don't know, but or maybe he thought he got the last word because I thought I posted a comment to what he said, and I don't see it there. YouTube drive me crazy. I swear, I leave comments on people's pages, and they're not there later. Like I left a comment on the Nigula's baby thing, and it was a really funny one. I thought I went back there later, and it wasn't there. So my advice, people, double check, make sure your comment was posted. Copy and paste your comment before, because I don't want to have to go through the trouble of typing it again. Copy and paste it somewhere, like on your computer, so in case you want to post it again if it doesn't show up. I don't know. Then you end up like you posted 3 times. Cheers.